Hey folks, so today's video is just another update. I might be doing a guide or something this week, we'll see. I've got to do some Black Desert content, so maybe not. I was hoping to have got a bit further through this run before I made this video, but I've got like 700 waves left and only like 20 minutes left to record stuff, so I'll have to end it. So we'll end around here. It's not a bad run really, I got 35 billion, right? Obviously my highest is 4,900, but generally I get about 4,500. So we'll just go home, and then so the first thing that we usually check is our lifetime coins. So we're at 3.26 trillion now, which is up from my 2.62 trillion. So that's 640 billion in a week. I'm happy with that progress. We're getting more progress. Then I've not run tier 9 any more than last time. Or maybe I have actually. Tier 9 was 4929, which is now 4984. Tier 9 is what I'm running at the moment. I know what I'm talking about, honest. um, didn't try tier 10 again, that's what I meant. So 32.66 million was the previous best. It's now 45.28 billion. So I believe that's actually gone up since. I have been working on my econ a little bit this week though, so that might be what's buffed it up a little bit, because I believe it wasn't that high from the week that I kind of ignored. So health regen. Oh, this is something as well. So you'll notice that what I plan to do changes week by week. Like one week I'll be like, I'll do it this way. The next week I'll do it that way. It's because at the end of the day, it's a game. I just do what I think's fun at the time. Anyway, so I did say health regen, but we'll start on damage since we're on the damage screen. My damage was at 2,900 last Friday. This Friday it's 4,100, so that's pumped up 1,200, which is an amazing amount of change, to put it simply. I forgot to go over the tourney. I'll go over that after this. Health is 4,500. It was 4,200 last week, so only 300 into there, but it's getting towards where we want it to be. And then regen is 4,000. I've only put 100 in that, so that's not much of a change. I've not put anything in here. I did put a couple into bounce shot just to get it down to 8. I don't think I put anything into these ones. Ultimate weapons, nothing's changed, I don't think. Poison Swamp, 1 minute 30. In fact, yeah, I reduced my Poison Swamp cooldown by 5 seconds. I'm not going to really invest in this anymore, I don't think. I'm going to save up and get my Chain Lightning, I've decided. I think that's going to be more beneficial. It'll be slow progress, but I'm definitely going to do it. Just Poison Swamp is actually a little bit more disappointing than I thought. I did lose the bonus cooldown because I've made some progress elsewhere, but we won't go over that just yet. So tournaments, so the last 2 tournaments that I've done, here I got rank 9 at 661 waves, and then this week's battle conditions I felt like were worse battle conditions, but I got further. Like I got 861 waves, rank 7. It's the first time I've hit rank 7, so I think either this week or next week I'm going to be getting up into the Champion League. So that'll be a nice bit of progress. Hopefully I'll be getting that tier 11 plus. We'll just see how that goes. Just grab these chain lighting quests, and then nothing else to grab just yet on these quests. Saving up for the Illuminati for the Defense Absolute. It's not amazing, but I'm going to get it regardless. I already got the pizza, which is tower damage, which obviously we always want tower damage, so that's all good. Got 50 cards this week, and nothing really upgraded. I was going to get all 80 cards, but I kind of want to try and get the Shrink Ray. Still need to do this quest. It's such a horrible quest. Death to Fire at least 5 times. Got 4. Spent a few hours doing it. Meant that I lost quite a few cells. So next thing is, as I said, cards. There's not really much changed. In fact, I need to remember to move out critical coin, put in our free ups, and the other one is Berserker for cash. There we go. And then modules. So there's a lot changed with my modules. The first thing you'll see is I finally have my first mythic. Second thing that you should notice is finally got legendary GComp. This was my only epic that I had. So we'll start in the top corner though. So shrink rate, I've got one more shrink rate. I just need one more to get up to mythic on this one. So the reason that I was doing the focus banner is to try and get my first mythic was the idea, and it's tower damage. I'm trying to focus on pumping up my tower damage, right? So this was at level 94. It's gone up 3 levels. But we'll have a quick look here, right? So I've only been doing the focus banner. Multiverse Nexus. Shrink rate. I got a shrink rate there, but I got Galaxy Compressor. Did I get any more in the last? No, so there's only 3 in the last lot of 150. But 2 of them have been not shrink ray. In fact, I've had 3 shrink rays altogether, right, since this focus banner. I've had 1 GComp, 1 Multiverse Nexus. I've had Singularity Harness, Pulsar Harvester, had an Anti-Cube Portal, had Wormhole Redirector, and I had Negative Mass Projector. So that they're all the things that dropped. It's definitely not 50% chance of getting Shrink Ray. So that's these. Oh yeah, so obviously this is level 97 now. It was level 94, so again 3 levels here. And then GComp, of course, was at level 60. It's now up at level 94, and it's got legendary skills. So I've got package chance, just for obviously reducing ultimate weapons more often. Coins per kill bonus, obviously you want that, and enemy health level skips. That's for basically doing a little bit better in my tournament is the idea. And then obviously I've got my mythic multiverse nexus now, so syncs these automatically with +1 second. Not happy with what I rolled here, to be honest. So death wave quantity, I wanted to buff up my death wave quantity because I feel like that's weak anyway. 100%, 100 times, sorry, damage on my death wave. That's just so that I can get my health up at the beginning of the run quickly. So I'm happy with these two. But then I ran this one and it chewed up like 150,000. Didn't pull out a poison swamp cooldown because it's what I wanted cooldown. I even put on like going for legendary, it just didn't come through, unfortunately. So that's it for my modules this week. I'm going to keep pumping out modules until this runs out, or I get a shrink rate, and then I'll buy the rest of my cards to max out this event whilst it's there. So then my labs. So I was working on lab speed 67 is what it says. I'm not sure if that's true. I'll have to double check that. It must be 67. Oh no, yeah, I was at 67. So now I'm at 69. So it's gone up twice, which is great. And I was at 63. So again, this one's gone up 1. It's at 64. I've decided to try and unlock Spotlight Missiles, upgrading my damage, and of course, I'm still pumping up my Death Wave health. So I did, as I said, I did put some econ in for a little bit. So we'll just go in here and we'll show my history. We'll just go back to one of them. So my death wave was at level 14 is what it was on. So yeah, so stun time and that. So I stopped doing my stun chance and stun time because I just decided there's better things for me to invest in. And my death wave health kept going up. My lab speed happened. Spotlight coin bonus, there we go. So I started working on those alongside my death wave health. Spotlight coin, golden tower duration, black hole coin bonus, then golden tower bonus, lab speed went up again, golden tower bonus, black hole coin bonus, and then this is where I started to work on my damage again, super crit chance going up, super crit multiplier, and then damage is the next most like effective thing for me to do time wise at the moment with what I've got unlocked. So then shown off the event, the next thing is I've got my coin bonus has gone up a little bit, 173. I've bought Guardian Muse because I want the cat, because I'm a cat person rather than a dog person. Obviously, I bought the chip, and in fact, I'm going to upgrade the chip a little bit more. So we will go for cooldown, obviously, cooldown again, and fine chance 15. There you go. So bringing that down a bit still, and we're going to use Muse from now on. So we now have a cat, which is awesome. So that's what, 11 minutes, and I think I've bashed through everything. Milestones have not been affected. I've not done any milestones yet. So we're still running tier 9. We're very close to running a tier 10, especially with the progress that I've made on upping my damage. So like my workshop's not really got that much increase left. I want to get to 5,400 is a comfortable place, but I did say 5,600 before, but I think if I can get to 400, I'll be happy. And then we can start working on our enhancements. And there's my alarm for needing to get sorted. So that's everything. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments on things that you want to give me advice on, or if you want advice on yourself. Obviously, there's bigger YouTubers for this hour, like Jay Plays and all them. They're amazing. Jay Plays is the one that I mentioned, is because he is honestly doing so much for the community right now with his knowledge hub and everything. So definitely, if you're not in his Discord, go join it. I'm in there. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Ciao for now.